to keep an eye on things, make sure that there aren't any problems that need to be solved. Sometimes the filament might get twisted and wrap around on itself, and when it goes into the feeder, it breaks. Or sometimes the seal on the nozzle might give way, and you suddenly get an outburst of filament that fills up the whole the whole casing of the print head, and then you have to go and kind of hack that out and figure out ways to get it through. So there's a lot of maintenance issues that will crop up, and there have been times that I've been tearing my hair out, but then once I hit upon the solution, it's another case of that kind of engineering satisfaction moment, you know. So it's rewarding in its own way.
So what do you do when I don't know, a design breaks, or sorry, something breaks in the printer and your design is suddenly halfway finished, something has gone wrong? Is there a way to kind of like pull the printer back in the design to restart from like 5% back, or do you have to start all over again?
The nose end here, you can see that line, that division there. That is not a detail on the model. That's actually an artifact of exactly what you're talking about. There was a part on the inside of the nose here where what I was talking about a moment ago, where there's a detail that maybe sits proud and the corner of that prints before the part that connects it to the rest of the model. That actually happened here. So this little box, which is for the nose that, or sorry, the light that lights up the nose section there, and that light plugs into the back of that box.
Okay.
And when that was printing, it was couched in support material, and I wasn't concerned about it. But what actually happened was that the print head just happened to knock the topmost layer when it was passing by it. And because the support material only touches it in kind of very gentle ways, it dislodged the part of this. Now, I should point out that it was printing at this angle.
Yeah.
So those are the horizontal layer lines then. And so that edge in there was printing free of the rest of the structure, but was only supported in the support material. And when the print head struck it and dislodged it, it just shifted angle. And when the print head came back again, the now free section of that box got stuck between the print head and the rest of the model and made the print head jump. And then that happened on every subsequent pass. And so when I came back in the morning, it had printed at maybe another 50 or 60 layers since that had happened, but every single layer had been separated by that bump. And so you had this mess of filament just all over the room. And I was like, oh no. And I came up with a solution. Did I come up with this myself? No, I didn't. I found a YouTube video for someone who had this, not specifically this issue, but the issue of a print failing partway through and you want to rescue it. And what you actually do is, it's kind of delightfully low key. You open the print instruction file that you would load onto the printer in a text editor. You measure how high up the last good layer was in millimeters, and you find the closest vertical instruction in the print file to that height, and then you delete everything before that and you reload that file into the printer. So it goes directly to that height and resumes the print.
Yeah, slick. Yeah,
it's really slick, isn't it? And that's exactly what happened, and it carried on and finished. And it was printing the nose section and the body at the same time, and it was actually the nose I had to glue a bit because there was a little bit of separation there, but the body, I think I don't even know if it'll show up because it's so hard to see now, but the scar from that incident is actually here, but I really don't think it's visible.
Nope, can't see it.
Yeah, so
which is good.
The scar is not really visible here at all. Now that fix will often solve the problem for you, but occasionally the sort of left and right and forward and back calibration of where the print head is over the print bed can get disturbed by whatever stopped the print. And so when you resume it from that height again, you can have a slight offset, which can ruin your print, or sometimes you can fix it by breaking at that point and re-gluing it. But most of the time, you will have a successful print, even with an issue like that.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.